What's up, guys? This is your boy Jalen here on another episode of Elevated Minds, and today's episode is just going to be talking about my journey when it comes to YouTube and my social medias on TikTok, Facebook, what I'm doing right now, Instagram, and my journey and how everything's been since starting Elevated Minds. So it's going to just kind of give you a little bit of background on why I started Elevated Minds and some of the things that I've learned along the way. So basically, Elevated Minds kind of started from I just have dealt with so much. I've dealt with so much in my life, and I've gained so many experiences from my 20s and now into my early 30s. I'm 31 right now. I've experienced so many things, and I've learned so much from these things that's happened, and I want to share it with the world because I feel like it can help people. And already people have been, emailing me and texting me and being like, "Hey Jalen, man, I love that video. I didn't know you went through something like that. I went through something similar, and that really helped me to get through by knowing that someone else also has gone through this, and they enjoy the tips I give, and it's because I've been through so many things. I've had a lot of life experiences, and so because of that, that's kind of how Elevated Mind started. It kind of started as this concept idea because I'm writing a book called Leap of Failure: Becoming Your Best Self. So this book is going to be a lot about my life experiences, my relationships, things that I've learned, things that's happened to me that helped me grow to the person I am today, my spiritual awakening, all these different types of things, even money, finances, because that's a very spiritual thing as well. So my channel all started because of the different things that have happened to me, and I really felt like I can help somebody with the things that has happened. And then eventually I was like, I'm writing this book, and I want to basically get to the point to where I can have a little bit of a following for when I release the book. And so I was like, how do I do this? And I was like, I think I should start talking about, getting online, getting on TikTok. I started hearing, everybody talk about, social media is like the number one way to get your message out there and to blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, maybe I really need to just get on this YouTube and Instagram, everything, and actually get for real with this. I really want to get this message out. Because I really, like I said, I think it can help a lot of people. This book's gonna have a lot of value. But some of the stuff that I'm talking about in the book is actually in the podcast that I do, Elevated Minds. So that's kind of how it started. Was learning about different things, messages like letting go, and learning about being an empath and different struggles of being an empath in today's society, dealing with narcissism, spirituality, my spiritual awakening, things that have happened to me, breakups, all types of things, life and death experiences. Like I talk about all that in this book. And so that's what all these different episodes I'm releasing. It's different things that I've learned, and I'm just sharing it with you guys, providing you guys with some value, because I feel like, if you have gifts and you have, insight and things like that, why not share? Doing God's work is literally doing what you're supposed to do. And this is what I'm supposed to do. This is my purpose. And so this is kind of what started the YouTube channel. And so now you got to know about the backgrounds of it. So like, it's hard, I'm trying to grow my social media, and I know it does take time. So far I've been at it for a year, and it's doing really good. All of them are steadily growing, slowly, but they're steadily growing. I'm getting new followers every single week. So I'm happy on the growth of that. But it's hard, you post a video and you expect it to get like so many views. This is how it was when I started off, but I watched a lot of videos from other big YouTubers and people that have been mastering and doing social media for over 10 years now, and they're reaping all the benefits. It's like it's a long game, it's a long play. And so a lot of people quit. A lot of people stop doing it after they don't see the results they think that they want right off the bat. And that's, none of these people that are big internet successes were they didn't get there overnight. And so some of you don't see the background, behind the scenes. And so that's why I wanted to pretty much have a little vulnerable moment with you guys, talk to you about my behind the scenes and how everything's affected me. It's been a great journey, because honestly I feel like growing your social media and things like that, and putting myself out there with my book and my podcast, things I've learned, experiences and stuff like that, it's helped me to grow as a person, because you're literally having to learn so many different things. I didn't know anything about editing. I had to learn how to edit videos. I had to learn how SEO, different hashtags, what works, what doesn't, how often should I post, what type of content, what's my niche, what can't I post. And I've learned a lot of things. I've grown as a person, and it's really helped me to open up. And I've learned one thing about social media. It's about being social. So it's like some people are like wondering, how do you grow your social media? Like, how do you actually do it, without it getting tedious? It's like, it is a tedious process. You can pay somebody to do it, or you can do it yourself. But I feel like doing it yourself, you're learning a lot of different things. You're learning how to market, you're learning how to post, you're learning how to be consistent, you're learning discipline. You have to take out time for this. It's not something like you can just do whenever. Like, if you want to be successful with it, you have to be disciplined and you have to be consistent, even when you don't feel like it. And so it's something that's really taught me how to, even when you're not motivated to do things, still keeping the discipline and doing what you need to do, getting your content out there. Sometimes people, get so stuck in their head, like, oh, this isn't perfect, and I feel like it should look like this, and I don't have the great, biggest camera or the nicest camera or this and that. And it's like, bro, just start. That's something I had to learn, is just to start. And this video is kind of for a lot of people that are interested in being a content creator, or you have a book that you're trying to get out there, or you want to start your own podcast, your own YouTube channel, whatever it might be. This is your little nudge. This is me giving you your little nudge. Like, you need to start. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, and I feel like you should just start it. Just do it. I didn't know how to do a lot of the things that I'm doing right now. I didn't really know how to, like I said, edit and position videos and post reels and all this. I didn't know nothing about anything, but I had to research, I had to learn, I had to grow my mind, elevate my mind to become that. You're not gonna just get there by just, sitting around hoping you do. You gotta actually embody it. You gotta become it. And so, I consider myself a YouTuber. I don't have a whole lot of, followers yet. I got 1,300 on YouTube right now, but mark my words, look at me 1 to 3 years from now, and we'll see how far I am by then. So, it's a long game. It's something that's, it's not an overnight thing. They think people become overnight successes, but it takes time. There's some people have been doing this for like 10 years, 5 years, 16, 15 years, or I don't know how long. I can't remember how long YouTube's been open yet. I think 2000 is when it started, 2001, something like that. But some of the people were on there since the beginning, but some of the biggest people now started from nothing. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through these awkward stages of posting videos, and you might not get a lot of likes. You might not get a lot of views. Videos that you think will go viral or think that people will really like, those ones they really don't. And then the ones you don't think that people are gonna like, they end up liking them. And it's like, it's just part of the journey, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to, it's all about embracing the whole part of it, all of the journey, because it's definitely something that will open your eyes about yourself. All your insecurities will come to the surface because you learn patience, humility. It humbles you. It's like, this is a slow process. And if anything good that someone wants, you should be working for it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a cool opportunity. And now they're saying, the statistics are showing, studies are showing as well, that YouTube is one of the biggest ways for small businesses to start. And it is a small business in itself. You yourself are your brand. And so that's what I've started to do, is grow my brand, grow my awareness with Elevated Minds, and then, release the book. Still in work, so be on the lookout for that. But it's just really interesting to see how you react to what happens when you learn. Some friends don't really support you like that. Some family doesn't really support you like that. You feel that you would think that everybody would be sharing your videos, like, oh yeah, this is my so-and-so, this is my friend, like, check them out. You think that people would do that, and a lot of times they don't. But that's it. Like I said, there's a lot of things that comes with becoming a content creator, getting good at social media and stuff like that. Yeah, the criticism, I've had some people come on and say some really crazy things to me on YouTube for just posting normal stuff that I'm posting. It's like, where did you come with, with that? So you gotta have a tough skin at times, but I just feel like you grow as a person. Like, I congratulate any person that has made it in the social media world, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, Instagram. Anybody that does really well online, I salute them, because it's a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to stop working, set aside like 1 or 2 hours to work on videos or do something along the lines of what I'm trying to build, it takes time to edit videos and record videos and to brush them up and to research, things on topics that you want to talk about that you might not be so knowledgeable in. And, it's a lot of work. A lot of episodes take time, effort, and you got to take time out of your schedule. And that's one thing I've learned with being, a content creator and trying to get it down and be consistent is, the consistency of it. It's rough to make sure that you can put it into your schedule. Like, all right, on Wednesday, I'm gonna, batch record. So I'm gonna record like, 4 episodes, 5 episodes, and just have them sitting in the bank. And I can edit them and then just have them sit and I can just release them and I'm not worrying about it. Whereas like, oh dang, I need to record. So I'm recording a video today and that's the only one I got. Then I edit it and then I post it and I'm like, dang, now I got to get ready for the next one. And so it's like, you really got to put it into your schedule to do this if that's something that you want. Because I feel like a lot of people are just like really scared. They're stuck in their fears. And that's something that I feel like this really helps with, is getting out of your fears, taking that leap, posting your first video. It's kind of scary. It's kind of intimidating at first. It was kind of intimidating for me, but once I got past it and I started recording more and more and more and more, and I learned how to edit. So I don't like, I hate when I say and I didn't realize when I record and I repeat it back, I didn't realize how many times I say and I hate that. And I'm like, man, now I got to go back and cut those out. But I didn't even know how to do that when I started, but now I do. And so like, there's different softwares and different things like that you can get into, but just do some research. I had to do some research, and there's all types of ways to learn how to do this stuff as you go. Nothing has to be perfect. Just take that first leap. Whatever it is that you guys are trying to do, that's what this video is really about. There I go again. This is just me being vulnerable and open with you guys. It's not easy. It's definitely not. There I go again. It's not easy to do whatever it is that you want to do, whether it be your passion, whether it be something that you just really enjoy doing, something that you're knowledgeable on and you just want to share. If it's your makeup tutorials, if it's your restaurant reviews, whatever it is, you just need to start. You'll get better as you go. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be perfect right away. And that's something I had to really learn, is to lose that thought that I need to make everything perfect right away. And so that's something that, just really started the whole channel, and, a little bit about my journey. And it's been fun. I like it. I'm enjoying every part of it, even the parts that are a little bit difficult and things that are making me have to challenge myself to learn and to become better, because maybe I'm doing something that's not working. So this is just a video for everyone to know that if you want to do something, you should just start. This is your video. This is your video from me to you, telling you to just do it. Just start. And who knows what's gonna come from it, you know what I'm saying? So I hope this video provided y'all with some value. I really just wanted everyone to know, the biggest thing that I've learned, a lot of people want so many things. Like, they want people to give them this, they want people to give them that. What online, when they're trying to have some type of an offer, a book, a course, a service, and everybody's just like, give me likes, give me attention, give me shares. And it's like, but those people aren't doing anything for anyone else. Like, you might be making your videos like, oh, that's it. Like, you need to actually get up here and socialize. That's something I learned. Social media is all about socialization. You actually have to get out here and actually socialize with people. Like, actually, when you're in the comments, like, that's something. Just be authentic. Be authentic, and the right people are going to be drawn to you. So something I realized is, when you're online and you're scrolling on some reels or something like that, and you see a really funny video, I'm just like, oh, this is pretty cool. This is funny. And so I'll go in the comments. I want to see what everybody's talking about. So like, you go in the comments, and then you see somebody that has like the funniest comment is the one that you want. You're just like, yo, this is like, it just makes you just crack up, And so like, you say something to them, like, you might type it back like, hey, yo, that was funny, like, blah, 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 blah. And then they come back at you with, yeah, blah, blah, man, this part was so funny, and I love the way this happened. And y'all going back and forth, just talking. And then after that, you realize, wait, you just kind of made a connection with this person. You might go on their profile. This is how it naturally happens. You just got to reverse engineer it. So like you go and check their profile and you're like, oh, I like what they got going, cool pictures, they got similar interests. You might shoot them a follow, they'll shoot you a follow. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like a few of their, reels or pictures or whatever, and then, moving on. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's kind of how you be social on social media. You're being authentic, not this going in, just going as a bot, and you just going on all these, really high follower count posts, and you're just pretty much going through the comments line. You're just like trying to find somebody that, or you're just trying to post it in the middle of that, just like your offer, like, oh yeah, come check me out, come check, follow for follow, come out here and look on my post, come look at my reels, come look at my pictures. And it's like, you just posted a random thing. You didn't create any connections with nobody. And sometimes people wonder like, oh, like I'm copying and pasting, I'm putting the work in. It's like, yeah, but you're not being a real person, you're being a bot. And so if you can actually communicate to people and be social, it might seem like it's going to take a lot longer, but think about this. If you create genuine connections with people online or in person, you can do this in person as well. That works too. You can share social media with people that you meet. Hey man, it was cool talking to you. Hey, it was cool talking to you. It was cool meeting you. Here's my social media. Here's my IG. Take my IG. Follow me. And I'll follow back. Whatever. It's something as simple as like that. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? And when you have people that are generally drawn to you, generally like you, then they are going to be more apt to share your stuff. And that's how you go viral. That's how you get more influence and more awareness outside of your normal little circle. Because at the end of the day, we're supposed to be growing. And so this is just one little strategy that I learned. Everyone, I think, probably knows about it, but it's just something that I learned by myself. Like I had to go through it and actually, deal with the actual results of just being a bot, and then the results of actually being a human being and creating actual connections with people. And so that's just something I learned. I hope I provided y'all some value. If you have not seen my podcast, go ahead and check my links in the bio. Everything's going to be down in the description box. And this is all about elevating ourselves. If you guys need to take that leap, this is your sign to take that leap today. All right. Hope I provided y'all some value. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Stay elevated.